Today is New Year's Day and we're in Johnson Valley, California, home of the King of the Hammers, and we figured what better way to get everyone pumped for the Hammers than go to two of the biggest Hammer hotspots, Backdoor and Chocolate Thunder. Not only will we be driving these two iconic spots, we will have the exact pins and coordinates linked in the description so you can easily find them, as well with giving you tips and tricks on how we conquer these spots so you can have the greatest success driving them yourself.
It's a bumpy road, boys, but it's good.
Today's lineup, we've got Cody Wagner in the copper Ironman chassis, Jeremy Reese in the black and gold Meyer chassis, and then Jess and myself, Bronson, in the blue Resto Mod Twisted chassis. As we leave Lasertown, Wrecked Gears HQ for when we visit Johnson Valley, we head towards the lake bed for where over 2 weeks out of the year becomes a desert city of over 100,000 off-road enthusiasts. The lake bed is the hub for all the Hammer trails that have surrounding mountains full of some of the best off-roading in California. Your first time here or your first couple times, finding the off-road hotspots can be a pain. That's why we've teamed up with LaserNut and Reese Mechanical Incorporated to give you pins and links to be able to download the exact locations that we went to on onX Maps. First Hammer's hotspot is the legendary Backdoor. Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. We're out here at the King of the Hammers at one of the most iconic obstacles, Backdoor. And if you don't realize how big this is, we're three grown-ass men. And that's what we're gonna be going up. And there's a huge hole here, and it's gonna make it interesting. So we didn't come out here when it was easy.
I haven't done Backdoor in a long time. It is a little bit dug out. It was filled in from all the rain in the summertime we had.
What makes Backdoor so freaking iconic is every time there's a holiday or a King of the Hammers, this place gets jammed packed. But this place gets absolutely jam packed. This whole canyon wall becomes a stadium theater of people to watch the Joe Dickery that goes in here. And what causes it is this is a brutal, massive obstacle. And when you get a bunch of people in here rooting and cheering you on, you get froggy. And being in a race atmosphere, if you don't get your rig out of here, it becomes the obstacle. So, and cars will get over them to go to the top because Rubbin's freaking racing.
It's a legendary, iconic, infamous, whatever you want to call it, place. Everyone knows Backdoor. A lot of guys bring their rigs for the first time over here and want to make sure they can make it up Backdoor. Sometimes it's filled in, sometimes it's dug out, and it's just a really cool obstacle.
This thing will put you on your lid if you don't pay attention, no matter how easy or hard it looks like it is. It'll put you down.
Have you ever been in here when there's a huge crowd?
I have.
How's that feel?
It feels like they just want to see you wreck.
Does that make it more exciting?
It makes it harder for sure.
Yeah, but is it more exciting? Is it a win too? Yeah.
I like the cheering, the people in the background, all that stuff. The fires light up the canyon. It's great.
Have you ever not made it when there's a bunch of people here?
I sure
How'd
have.
that feel?
It sucks, man. It sucks. So what we do is we come out here like weekends like this, and we'll drive it 100 times to make sure that we do not mess up in front of the crowd. Because the last thing you want to do is give them what they want. They want to see you mess up.
Well, what do you guys think? We just jump right into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Oh,
thank you, Cody, for picking that up. Remember, guys, always pick up your junk or pick up other people's junk. It's really our responsibility as wheelers to do the best we can. Cody's lived out here, and he's always picking stuff up. I just saw him grab a water bottle. And as much as we pick up trash, it was a good reminder that I needed to pick some up right now. So do your part, too. We'd really appreciate it.
All right, I'm lined up for Backdoor, and I'm gonna plan to go up it, and I plan to turn around and go back down it. That's the plan. We're gonna see what happens.
I'm gonna go for the crawl approach. It works best for me to square up dead center of the hole, putting my front tires on either side of the V-notch, making sure to feel it out so the rig is good and stable as I get mounted.
Suck it down! Woo! There it is.
I use my suck down winch just enough to keep it stable, but let the front still articulate. This way I don't get any weird unloading as I work the obstacle. You want to get your front driver's side tire inside the notch and turn into the left side wall of the notch. This not only creates more traction, but holds you into place as you work this obstacle. Once you get your front tires over the top, You want to let out your suck down winch to create belly clearance, then work your rears into the face of the left side wall, forcing traction and completing the line. Cody also takes the crawl approach. He takes a slightly different line, coming into it but still works his tires into that groove, turning into it and pulling his front tires up. Once your front tire's up, it's all about using your front and or rear steer, if you have it, to inch and wiggle your belly over the breakover. Cody takes the same line he used with his fronts, with his rears, and gets up no problem. Jeremy's up next, and he said for the spirit of the back door, he was going to hit it rowdy style.
This is a little competition rock crawler stuff that Cody taught me right here. It's called a front burn.
Ooh. You guys know about that front dig on the channel. We use that all the time.
No pressure, Jeremy.
No pressure. There's no crowd. I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to find me live. Don't worry about it.
We don't worry about Jeremy. He just does his thing.
It's entertainment you want? It's entertainment you get.
Dude, you were being rowdy, man.
I've had it under control the whole time.
Literally a roll of the dice this obstacle. This is why it makes it so freaking exciting. Sometimes you walk it, sometimes it walks on you.
You want to do an old school style? Let's do an old school style. Let's do an old school style.
Now the show's gonna start right here. Old school style is lining up and hitting it with your purse. It also happens to be the most effective way to hit this line in a drag axle. Yeah! That was hammer style, yeah. So, if you like Cody's and my approach, leave in the comments, crawl. If you like Jeremy's approach, then leave, hit it with your purse in the comments.
He's not done yet.
He doesn't want to come down it. He doesn't want to come down it.
Come on, turn around!
Turn around!
Let's go!
All right, we dirt bagged him, and he's coming back down. Jeremy doesn't like going down stuff. None of us do.
Pearson coming down.
I don't know if it's because you're looking at it and staring the consequences straight in the eyes or what it is, but going down stuff is always much scarier than going up. But as Forrest Wang always says, if you can go up something, you can go down it. Whether you end up on your lid or not, you will still get down one way or another. Cody lines up to drop the right side. It does look a little shorter than the left and doesn't have as much of a hole to stop you at the bottom. But the breakover angle is much sharper, which will catch your belly skid plate, forcing you to slide down much faster.
Welcome to the rodeo, boys!
Give him a show!
That was sick!
That was rad.
Sick!
Now I don't want to go.
Yeah, you do.
Now I don't want to go.
Yeah, you do. You don't have a crowd, you just have like, I don't know, 15,000 YouTube followers. If they don't know who Jeremy is now, they're gonna.
While Jeremy gets lined up to commit to going down back door, let me give you some key tips we use going down big obstacles. First things first, you want to be in front dig, while giving enough pressure on your brake pedal to lock up your rear tires. This will allow your front tires to pull while your rear tires drag, which stretches out your wheelbase, giving you a lower center of gravity. Then drive as slow and as smooth as possible down the face of the obstacle. That way, when it slides down, you will be sliding out of control at the slowest rate of speed. When your front tires hit the bottom, if it feels like you're going to start flipping forward, blip the throttle. This will outrun your rear axle and settle it back down. If you can master that, then going down becomes as much fun as climbing up.
Easy peasy.
That's how you do back door.
Hammer style,
When
baby.
in doubt, throttle out.
Has anyone on here actually kept going up the trail after back door? Neither have I. It's called Resolution, and we're about to find out what it's about.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah,
I'm taking a C on this one.
yeah. I've never been up that line actually.
That's a pretty wild line. This guy goes on back door, freaking gets his ass kicked, and then comes back and redeems himself with a line like that. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's a huge consequence, dude. I'm blown away. Wow.
Where was that on back door? On that line you just did, that offshoot line?
He has no idea how big, was that big?
You were 30 feet up, dude.
And that crack was ridiculous.
I didn't see any exposure in that whatsoever.
No, none.
If you have a Meyer chassis buggy and it's stable like this,
Oh,
you'll never
plugging
even know.
Chassis builders.
You'll never even know that you're unstable because you're stable all the time in this car. I'm gonna call that the wrecked line because if you get in there and you're wrecked. Also,
I might be talking it up a little bit.
No, I
It was
felt.
good.
I honest to God, it felt great.
But you're up there. You're definitely up there.
Fun. It was fun. I hope everyone tries that. I didn't even know where we're at. Cody had to tell me the direction to go. I'm looking for rocks, dude. I need the biggest rock. I'm gonna try to climb it. If I make it, that's cool. If I don't, then we'll back up and do a different rock. Give your people what they want, dude.
What they
Hey,
want.
Jeremy, you might be interested in this. Randy has an open seat.
Slauson?
Yes,
For what?
to go in his race car.
Like to race and KOH with him? Like
No, like today to go
Like,
have.
do you think maybe he wants me to be his co-pilot?
No.
How do you know?
Well, maybe if you suck him off.
He's immediately offended. How you know?
I want to go.
Do you want to?
100%.
Yeah,
wanna go.
that's a dude.
How do you not go with Randy
You'll
Slauson?
be- Stoked.
Dude.
Tell him he's gonna want me as his co-driver. He's going to.
Jeremy Reese would love to go with you if you have an open seat. What time do you want to meet at Lasertown to pick him up? Okay, guys, we have an hour, which is going to take 15 minutes to get over there, and then we got 30 minutes over there, and we got 15 minutes back to Lasertown. Finishing Resolution. If you look back, the view is amazing.
Holy.
We came from the bottom of that
Oh my
valley
goodness.
and came up. In the background is Chocolate Thunder, which we're going to head over to next.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I got some real fun shit to do on Chocolate Thunder.
Jeremy fell into a come up. Gonna get a ride with Randy Slauson. That's good stuff right there. That's the person you want to ride with.
We take off from the top of Resolution and make our way through the sandy flats to the other set of mountains, to the second Hammers hotspot, Chocolate Thunder. We will have both an Onyx off-road map download and coordinates in the description.
We just showed you back door, which is epically iconic. We went and did all the back end of it as too, which is Resolution. I didn't even know there was a trail over there. So now you get to see what's behind back door, because if I haven't seen it, that means you guys probably haven't seen it. So now we know. But now we're over here at Chocolate Thunder, which is another iconic trail out here.
Chocolate Thunder, another highlight of if you're coming out to the desert, New Year's, Thanksgiving, King of the Hammers, this is where all the hubbub is. Extreme rock crawling is to your right. You can pretty much pick and choose whatever you want. Most of the guys like to stay in the canyon and, you know, have fun. But the fun stuff's to the right, but in the canyon's fun also. But it's good stuff. It's a really fun to come out here and watch everyone go through it.
This is like Backdoor's baby cousin's party during KOH. Very cool.
It is. So back door's like the big rowdy, and this one's like medium rowdy. So you can kind of choose your level of rowdy when you're out here.
What's great about these canyons is during King of the Hammers, you'll have thousands of people on these hillsides rooting you on and seeing the carnage. And some guys go through it smoothly, no backups, no issues. Other guys break, and then some guys have a lot of struggle, a lot of hard times. I think it has a lot to do with the crowd element, because when people see and hear and cheering and all that.
Pressure. But we're here, we're gonna go up it, and we're bringing you along. So as I was talking there, Jess moved on over to the driver's seat and said she's still in the buggy for this. So we're gonna see Jess on her first time driving Chocolate Thunder by herself. And I'm out of breath. Walking up this stupid thing is way less fun than driving it. Phew. I was just telling him what happened.
What?
You straight jacked me. This time up Chocolate Thunder, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to do Chocolate Thunder. Every time we've been here for King of the Hammers and everybody's going up Chocolate Thunder, I always want to, but then I'm like, if I do it and I jump, everybody's gonna think that Bronson doesn't know how to drive.
So we got Cody doing the right side over here. Jess is gonna be doing the left side. Jeremy's down there going crazy on the big rocks. So you can see this is just loaded with awesome obstacles. Good job. We got Jess here taking more of a standard line, Cody coming down the medium line, then we got Jeremy up there going freaking nuts. He's going wild up there. I think Cody's gonna go follow him. Good job, babe, right there. Straighten your ears a little. There you go. Whoa, easy. Good job, babe. Man, I'll tell you, it's something when you got a freaking gal that can off-road better than most other friends you got. I guess my friends wheel pretty hard, so she can wheel better than most people. There you go. Yep, you're good. That's straight. Yeah, good job, babe. Yeah, she made Chocolate Thunder easy work. A lot of people have a hell of a time up this thing, but she just walked it, so don't think it's always that easy. That's not the case, especially being your first time. Your first time, it gets rowdy in here. Everything's just messed up. Everything's in a bad spot. It's kind of loose, it's big and bouldery, so it looks easier than it is, but it gets you. It freaking gets you. So how was your first time going up Chocolate Thunder?
It was actually pretty cool. There's a couple times that I got on my diff, but you know, I don't drive the car often enough to remember where it is.
Well, that, and then everything out here is super loose. Like,
yeah,
like it's covered in dirt and big boulders, so you just slide and your diffs just get hammered right into stuff. So
yeah,
you did good. You counteracted and
thank you.
Figured it right out. See what I'm talking about? The loose stuff and the big boulders, there's sand that fills these cracks. You just gotta find a way to pinch yourself into the rocks and get yourself off the dirt, because you ain't going nowhere when you're just on dirt. You're just digging holes. And of course, like everything else, the more it's ran, the worse it gets. And that's what this trail does. It just gets worse and worse because it gets hammered out here at the Hammers. The rocks are always where you don't want them. See the dip right there? These are portals. They even have higher clearance, but when you're taking the hard lines through here, the rocks are just positioned so unfortunately. That's what makes Chocolate Thunder, Chocolate Thunder.
I don't like that.
You're doing. Hey, park it.
Jeremy, you're getting rowdy.
Hey, dude.
I'm done.
You're done.
I just said I'm done. I thought I had that one.
5 months.
You're in timeout now.
All right, we just finished up Chocolate Thunder, which is the second most iconic place out here. We hit Backdoor, we hit Chocolate Thunder, and you guys should come out here and hit this too. Don't let it get in your head. These are doable trails. They have a significant feeling doing them. We all talked about that. Like going through, they're not the hardest trails out here, but they are just so fun and iconic, and it gives you this feeling of like, I don't know, it's like such a different rush just because it's so known and you've seen so many vehicles get hammered through here that it like gives you that extra tension. So
The whole point of this content is to get people out on the trail so they know where to go. I had a guy Instagram me wondering where some hardcore trails were. I sent him the video with Breck Gear to Undecided, and he was stoked. He went and did Undecided.
No way.
It's cool to get people out to the trails and run them.
And if you guys don't know, we're gonna have this all mapped out on Onyx. On Onyx, we'll have the links in the description. If you click on that link, it will literally download our exact map that we run. So you can get to the exact spots that we're running and go do the same exact things. If you liked seeing all this, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you think about these hardcore obstacles. Tell us if you've done them, tell us if you haven't, and if you have done them, tell us your experience. Was it crazy? Did you do it when there's a bunch of people there, or did you do it when it was empty? And big thanks out to Jeremy, Cody with Laser Nut for having us out and showing us all the great stuff out here. We wouldn't be able to come find where we're at or know where all the good stuff is without them showing us around. Sponsored in part by Birdie Life Race Wheels, BF Goodrich Tires, Warren Industries, KC Highlights, and Axle Off-Road Helmets.